So, this is about the recent passing of those two students. So, basically, what I aim to ask here is what effect do you think this had on all the other people, their friends, and people weren't their friends, stuff like that. So, first question, what do you think it was like for the students' close friends?
Well, I think any time that the loss of anybody is very difficult and challenging for close friends, family, and those sorts of things. So everybody's going to deal with grief and loss in different ways, and so but the impact is everlasting and is something that unfortunately happens in life, and so that's why it's important just to live each day like it was your last, so that you don't look back and have any regrets.
Yeah. And what effect do you think this had on the students that were not their close friends?
Well, I think even if you weren't close friends with the student, it still has an impact, because they can see that it has a ripple effect when just a school community like ours of 900 students here. The passing of one of our own students is very tragic, and I think it has a lasting impact for not just her close friends, but for just students that might have just been acquaintances, because then they also see the impact that it does have on their close friends.
Yeah, I fall into that category.
Mm-hmm.
And what's your opinion? Just flat out.
Oh, well, it's very sad, very tragic. Being a principal of a building and having to navigate through making sure that we're supporting our students, supporting our staff, and then trying to be a support for the family. It's a very challenging time for everybody. It makes you reflect a lot just on life in general, and understand that how important and precious each person is here, and we all have our own unique style and our own uniqueness about us, and so I think it's just a matter of putting that into perspective for everybody.
Definitely. And not specifically their parents, but parents of their close friends and not close friends.
Well, I think if anything comes out of it, it's I hope that parents just love on their kids every day.
Yeah.
Tell them that they love them every day. You just never know from one day to the next that you might not have that opportunity to give your kid a hug and give them a squeeze and tell them you love them. So not to ever take a single day for granted.
Yeah. And what do you think the impact was on fellow staff members?
It's very impactful. Like I said, then you start to think just about your interactions with students, how you respond each and every day, and the position that we're in as being educators, to be able to think about the impacts that you can have on students every single day, and not taking that for granted, because we do have a large impact. And there's some students that might be closer to teachers than not, but it's a matter of us being able to look at each student individually and understand that you all have an impact that you can make here, and some do it in different ways. And so it's just a matter of how fortunate and blessed we are to be able to have that opportunity to impact young adults every day.
Definitely. Yeah. Thank you.
You bet, Rowan. Thanks for taking the time to interview me.
Great.